Well, our training for our main courses for architects and engineers are online. They're 3-part courses. One is a really in-depth look at Passive House, its principles. The second part of that is sort of the building physics in terms of learning how to use the energy modeling software. The third part of that series is a review and a practice exam. And then the fourth part, we'll say, is for people to actually take the international exam that's run by the Passive House Institute out of Darmstadt University in Germany, and then that's how they get they become certified Passive House designers or consultants. That's a little over 48 hours, I believe, in training to do those 3 courses. Tradespeople, we have 3-day in-person training so that you can actually get a sense of what a Passive House wall assembly looks like, and how heavy a Passive House window is, and how do you install a window, how do you tape it, all of those sort of hands-on things, and a little bit of theory too, but we want to spend time showing people how to actually do it. And our website at passivehousecanada.com, we've got a training page with all the courses and a calendar of where and when the courses are being offered across Canada. We've partnered with Camosun College in Victoria, Nate and Sate in Alberta, George Brown in Ontario. Those are sort of the facilities right now that are really, and I know there's 1 or 2 more out there that I forgot, I'm sorry. Those are really great community partners because we want them to incorporate Passive House, first of all, into how they're training their students, but then work with the broader building community. Before I forget, one of the things that attracted me to Passive House as well is that it's an open source. It's not proprietary. As I said before, the Canadian roots, back in 1977, the building scientists from the government, provincial government of Saskatchewan and the federal government, they were working together to figure out how to lower people's fuel bills. The OPEC group had been formed. Oil prices were going through the roof. Canada was importing most of its oil from the Middle East. And there was real concern that people weren't going to make it through the winter without freezing to death. So from that came a ton of research. A whole bunch of different building models and approaches were developed. But the best outcome was this, I'll call it an early Passive House building in Saskatoon. You can Google it, the Saskatchewan Conservation House, still standing, still lived in, and it really helped establish the criteria for what became the modern Passive House standard. There was work being done in other parts of the world as well, especially the cold Nordic countries. And the EU brought this research together, and then it was codified by German scientists into the modern Passive House Institute standard. But the great thing is it's open to anyone. You can download it. You can come and take. We have resources on our website that we want you to take away for free. So outside of those 2 levels of training, one for sort of the building designers, one for trades, there's lots of other things you can find on the website. There's some free introductory videos and things like that we're trying to get people to understand Passive House.